Let's get it started, everyone.
Hello, hello. How's everybody's night going?
Bottom, y'all.
Okay, we got. Oh my goodness. So we got Viral Beats, Rainbow Mess, Paul, Wagyu, Catherine, Matt Z. Welcome, you guys.
Okay.
Wow, that was a very enthusiastic audience.
There we go. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody?
Wagyu, it's 4 a.m. where you're at? Oh my goodness. Why? Why are you awake so? Yeah, like why are you awake at that time? I'm curious. You're not usually awake at that time, are you? I am.
Sheesh.
These days.
Sheesh. Jeez.
Okay, good. 3 hours of sleep last night. Been writing and laying out a book manically the last 2 days. Oh, that's so cool. How long have you been working on this book? And if you're open to sharing, what is it about? I'm curious.
Yeah. Real quick, and I would like everyone to take a look at Traded to the Living's video, one of the newer videos on his channel. He had a little bit of a health issue lately, so keep him in your spirits, because that's all. Just saying. We don't want people. Nobody can leave the stream. Okay, can't leave the earth or leave the stream. That's how it goes.
No. It's been a long-term project. It's an RPG book like Dungeons and Dragons, but about Japanese body horror. Oh, that sounds interesting.
Interesting. I don't even know what Japanese body horror is.
I know. It sounds like an interesting genre, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's time for
the cue of the night. What is the biggest challenge for you when making music? Chat, we want to know. What is the biggest challenge? I'm also kind of interpreting that as like the most annoying thing, too.
Yeah, it could be any kind of thing. I know that the reason why I put that in is because my biggest challenge forever, I'll just go and then Autumn can go. Drum programming. I feel like I'm absolutely horrendous. And I'll tell you my secret. My secret to making drums is I literally find a track that I like the drums in, and I literally just copy the drums. Because I just can't I can't come up with like good like beats. Like I don't know what it is. So
it's hard. Like nowadays they expect you to do, right, as independent artists, we do everything ourselves. It used to be, well, it is still that there's like a whole team that works on things. So I think that's actually a really great way to do drums, is to kind of like copy what you're hearing and then maybe just changing it up a little bit. There's only so many drum beats.
Yeah, and you're not going to make like even if you listen to the drums, you won't always be inspired by that song. You can make something very original, but the drums, also drums have so much of a feel. And sometimes when I'm making drums, the feel's just like not right. But then when I listen and copy drums, the feeling's right there. And there's so much nuance within drums to get it to really like, to swing right or to be in the pocket. So that's mine. What's yours?
I think that's a great tip. I think I'm trying to think. I would say like the mixing, and I know not everybody does their own like mixing and mastering and stuff. Like some people like send it out. I should send it out, but I would say that is the biggest challenge. It takes me the longest. You have your reference tracks. You're doing the car test.
Remember the car test with the burning of the CDs? Like only once every 20 minutes could you ever?
Oh,
where you'd burn like 5 different mixes to a CD, just so you'd have like,
Oh my gosh, I skipped that era.
We had to burn them when I was making.
No, well, you've been making music longer than I have.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. I just started in 2016.
Oh, okay. Because like,
Yeah.
well, also, you know what? One thing Autumn doesn't have to work on her vocals. They're so good. I took them
Dude.
from the one song we did and I put them in another song today. I didn't
Oh
ask for
my
her. I
goodness.
didn't ask for her permission yet, but I just used them today.
Okay.
Very good.
Sick. Chat, what do you guys think? Is there. Oh, Catherine says, honestly, my biggest challenge is ADHD. Having to tear about the studio to get a synth to
Yeah.
work because all my cables are missing and my Bluetooth MIDI controllers batteries are dead, etc., etc., etc. Oh man.
Yeah. Honestly, great point when you talk about things being out of place and whatnot. Uh, I feel like, and I saw someone make this video. I forgot who did it, but they were doing a studio tour, and I don't know if this happens to you, Autumn, but you know, I think sometimes the reason why you make so much better music with people is
Mm-hmm.
because when a moment of inspiration hits, the other person is very much also like, whoa, that was so good. Do that. And they encourage you to take that small, just magical moment of inspiration, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then continue it, right? And you push you forward. Like, when me and you were in the studio, Autumn, I
Right.
always felt like you're always playing off of each other. And
Mm-hmm.
I think that the challenge can be when you're in your own studio often, you have nobody continuing the momentum. And so a missing Bluetooth thing or this thing, it gets you off. And I'll tell you, I mean, me, if I make a cool melody, if I don't record it in that very moment, I might try to do it later, but it doesn't feel the same for some reason. Very
Yes.
emotional.
I don't know what it is, and I've actually asked I've asked like other people about this.
Mhm.
Actually I asked Naomi Wild about this. She's an amazing singer. You guys should check her out. And she said the exact same thing, that there's something magical about like that first, like when something is coming to you for the first time, like in your brain, and trying to get it out in that moment. Because even for like singing, like there's just, I don't know if it's like an emotion
Mhm.
that's coming out through the vocals or whatever, but like she talked about it, like for singing, like there's something magical that happens when you get that first idea and you first like get it out.
Yeah, and one thing I sort of learned actually, I don't know why I never really noticed this, but I never really paid a ton of attention to vocals because I make lots of instrumentals, and I haven't done a lot of vocals. So the interesting thing, and I'm not going to keep bringing it back to you and your vocals, and that they're great and the studio session, but when I was going through the session, you know, checking the vocals or changing them or doing whatever,
Mhm.
vocals are, it's all about so many nuances between the very static notes themselves. How you would pull up a note or you would pull down, a note. There's so many things that make a vocal or an inspirational melody line important that isn't just this. No, like why
Right.
people say like auto tune makes everything. It is. I get it. It's so many things within things. Um, Bowerbeat says money to pay bills while I work on music. I
Oh
understand.
man.
Rainbow Mass split between vocal processing and like getting what's in my head out fast enough for it to get into the DAW without me forgetting what I'm imagining. Yeah, yeah, because there's. I feel like. Um, does anyone ever feel like some of your best songs are the ones? I think sometimes the best songs are also the best content. It's something you kept being inspired by with each layer that you added, and you never felt like you were ever held back trying to pull more like more things out of you. It was just a flow of information, and you're surprised sometimes, like people make like content. Teatro's been making some more talking videos, and they sort of popping off, and it's because it's just it connects for some reason. It's just like a stream of
Yeah, yeah. It makes you want to click on them too. The titles and like I don't know. There's something about just seeing somebody sitting down with a microphone that just like makes you want to click.
yeah. Helba Hillbilly says finding the time to work on music. Yes, the ultimate one. Once you become a whole adult, it's actually very sad. So
Dude. And then just for those of you that don't have kids yet, enjoy that freedom, man.
enjoy everyone. Autumn has quadruplets on the way now.
Oh my gosh, imagine. No, it's the best. It's the best, but it's also a time suck.
Octomom.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine. Jeez.
Anyways, it's time for. Oh wait, it's not time for Around the Web.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I didn't. I forgot actually just until now. Well, quickly, I guess I will pull them up. Autumn will entertain you. So it is time for.
Around the web, you guys. We've got some interesting stuff tonight. I think you guys will enjoy.
So interesting. It has not yet been
We
created.
haven't seen it. We haven't seen any of it, but
No one has seen it.
it will be interesting just viewing it all together with you guys.
Let's see.
Like I've come to the point where I don't even enjoy watching stuff on my own anymore. I don't even want to watch it. You know, like I'll have my phone, I'll see something, I'll be like, I'm gonna save this for Around the Web.
Well, uh,
You're making a face. What's going on?
perfect. Okay,
Okay.
here we go. So, this week on Around the Web, we've got our friend of the channel, inspirational creator, Jay Hoskins. Once again, he fortunately made something so that I could easily find it. So, Jay Hoskins with a desk full of stuff.
Ooh.
He's literally picked. Oh, I really want to see this. You see this, Autumn? This thing over here.
Let me
It's like
see.
a delay. It's a
Let me
boss
zoom in.
delay.
Oh, very cool.
Very cool. I haven't seen anyone use that. I mean, not that I'm gonna probably be able to pick it out, but
Oh, he's got an Empress reverb. Interesting.
I know a lot of goodies here. So let's see. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Also, sorry if the sound sucks. I still don't know how to make this work.
No, thank you, because that was
Wow.
awesome.
Wow. Definitely go drop a like on Jay's video. I mean, wow.
Yeah, that was really cool. My goodness.
Wow. Um that's like I don't know. Wow.
It makes me not want to ever sell anything so I could just one day have a whole setup like that and just use it all in a track.
Some of this I don't know. This Michigan Synthworks MSW 810. Somebody drop in the chat what this is. I've actually been using my Drum Brute Impact um, recently. It's actually over there now. So, wow. I liked. I mean, sounded great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great job,
So
Jay.
good. Loved it.
Wow, wow. So we're behind schedule. So that's it for Around the Web today. But you know what? Speaking of great synths, yeah, everybody go drop. Picking it up off of my other thing. Everyone, go dust off your trusty Drum Brute Impacts. Everyone, love
Nice.
love the Drum Brute Impact. Like what, $150 now
Mm-hmm.
for the thing? Analog, two types of sounds with the color button.
Oh, very cool.
So very cool.
Nice, nice.
Um,
R-
used
r-
it on a song just the other day.
very nice. Rainbow Mess says, even if I owned all this stuff, I would never actually hook it all together. Look at all those wires. That would drive me mad. You know, he managed to make it not look like he it didn't look as chaotic as I think it could look. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I actually
Like,
that's one of the things I was looking at, Autumn. I was like, "Oh,
mm-hmm,
how did he do the wires?" I think if I were to, not that I do top down with multiple piece of equipment, I'm
mm-hmm.
pretty sure I would like probably order like a prefab table with
Oh
like
yeah, yeah,
holes in it. I know it sounds bizarre, but I'm just such a like AD, not AD, OCD person about the wires. Sometimes I
dude.
literally hide them with other things. I would
Mm-hmm.
do that. So yeah, great yeah. Jay's such a good, also a good explainer with the text.
Yeah, I love that. I love that it's not interrupting it. You know, it's like there's no person talking over it.
Yeah. It's not even like synth jams. It's like synth composition. Synth it's really cool. All
Mm-hmm.
the stuff he does. Um anyways, it's time to talk about something very very new to me. I mean, so good that it beat out Akai MPC stems, which I could have put as the thing in the video and got a bunch of views. I found something even more interesting
I love how
than,
you had to mention that.
yeah,
I
I don't,
could have put it in the title, but I didn't.
I'm saying it out loud, so hopefully it triggers the algorithm. I found this. Has anyone heard of the Artium? Artium
RTM
instrument?
Instruments, The
The
Swarm.
Swarm. Look at this little
I love the
theme.
look, actually.
Very cool. I feel like it's like almost got like a almost like an Aquabats look. I don't know if anyone.
Yeah, and I like the knob placement. It's different, but not confusing.
Yeah, this is an 8 voice hardware polysynth from Artium. It's called the Swarm, um, and I think it's just got such a interesting look.
Mm-hmm.
It is a true polyphonic synthesizer. I want to like pop that out there. It is not it is polyphonic. So I mean it could be because it's not like it's I don't think it's analog. So maybe it is. I don't think it is. I didn't read the entire article. I'm pretty sure you can't get 8 voices for this price unless you're doing divide down synthesis or something.
Hmm.
Um,
There's a Kickstarter video, I see.
there's a Kickstarter. Let me just search for the word analog. No,
Do a
it's not. It,
Control F.
yeah, it can't be. So, anyways, there is a video here. So let's watch the video. I already watched the video, and that's why I was like, hey, not bad, not bad. So this is the Swarm from Artium. Let's check it out.
Introducing the Swarm from Artium Instruments. The Swarm is a desktop synthesizer with supersaw oscillator, onboard effects, a full-featured arpeggiator, and 8-note polyphony. The oscillator core is comprised of 7 detunable saw waves capable of playing 8 notes in poly mode, or an arpeggiated sequence in ARP mode. Built into the Swarm are 4 effects: a syncable delay, a stereo reverb, a stereo chorus, and a freeze effect, all of which can be used independently with other instruments via inputs on the back. Controlling the Swarm is easy. Simply connect your MIDI controller via USB cable and start creating. Now let's hear some sound examples of the Swarm in action.
Okay. What do y'all think, huh? I mean, um, I want to point out that the Artium is actually only $359. I think that's very cool, very good price for a very thoughtful piece. It's USB C. I mean, everything seems to be very like. I mean, I don't know if I've seen a better priced. I mean, it's digital, so I mean,
Like
whatever.
a
It's gonna
yeah.
be digital.
I mean, it sounds really cool.
Yeah,
Dang.
beautiful
Eh.
little interface. I think this is a Jay Hoskins special right here. A little Salt Bay on this from Jay Hosking. Would love this. They should just send one to him right now, and um, Oh, $379. They should just send one to Jay already. It should already be.
Yeah. $379. It's still not bad.
I mean, the closer you touch to 400, the less casuals are going to be interested. Obviously, I mean,
Right. Yeah.
I think that's why the Mini Freak is just such a win.
Yes, it is the Micro Freak.
Oh, what did I say? Mini? Micro? I meant micro. The micro. Yeah.
It's the
Oh,
tiny
Duskmost
freak.
made the video. Oh,
Oh,
it is very good
cute.
video.
I dig that.
Okay, see, fine. Now y'all see what I actually watch. I watch 2 hours of SNES facts. Those are it's just picking up from my
Respect. Respect, man.
yeah. But yeah, I think it's a win. Artium can send me one. I won't probably make a video, but it is.
He will. He will. If you're listening, he will probably make, if not a full video, a couple of shorts, which get a lot of views.
Yeah, I make a short.
Yeah.
But yeah, the they need to kickstart it, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty dang awesome.
I don't need anything else. Seeing as how I have.
Nope.
I already have a thing coming soon, everyone. I can't say what it is, but coming soon. A thing.
Ooh, exciting.
A thing. So next up, something that's not really new. People have seen Tasty Chips stuff before, but Tasty Chips has a big synthesizer, the GR Mega. They had another synth before. If anybody can tell me the name, I forgot what the other name was. But this is like a big version. There was a smaller one. It's not cheap. You're looking at roughly $1,500 for this thing.
Oh my goodness. Okay, but is the smaller one any more affordable? Is it like half the price? Less than half? What are we talking here with the smaller one?
Let me see. So,
chat, do you know the answer to this? It looks really cool. I will say that right off the bat. I love the design. I love the blues. I can't let me try to zoom in here.
So they make a GR1, which is like $850. And the GR1 is, these are granular synthesizers, hardware granular. Right up my alley because I love granular synthesis. But I just, I have stuff that can do granular, but I'd love, Tasty Chips can send me this.
Love the look once again. Very clean, but what does it sound like? What
does it sound like? Well,
what does it sound like?
We have a video of the GR Mega, and 3, 2, 1. Here it is.
Magical.
Oh wow,
Dude,
that
that
was.
was so good. I think that's one of my favorite like music demos.
Oh yeah,
Like that was just tasty.
we're getting some real gems.
Yes. Oh my
In the
goodness.
in the like, I don't know, the what do you call it? Demos and
Yeah, who made that? That was dope.
yeah, that was really good. Let's see. Maybe I wonder if they say who made it. They don't. But hey, to all the people at Tasty Chips,
It was Adobe AI. It was AI music.
yo, bro,
Shout out to
that
Dom.
sounded amazing.
Hmm.
Yeah, I honestly have not used the Tasty Chips ever. I've seen it at Perfect Circuit before, but I know it's expensive and I'm not gonna go for it. And also, I love Pad Shop. Pad Shop Pro, Pad Shop 2, whatever. Cubase is just my favorite granular synth ever. So, and then I guess I do have the Waldorf Quantum, but it is no way, it's not even touching what I just saw that this can do. I mean, I'd have to really dive into the Quantum, but this just looks so, I hate to say it, it's aesthetic. Catherine said it earlier. This
It
baby.
is. It definitely is aesthetic. And it sounds like it's got everything. It's got the design. It's got the like. It's organized well. It looks simple to use. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. But it looks friendly, like user friendly,
Yeah.
and it sounds amazing.
Yeah, I think this would be something I would invest in, like just doing sounds in my own area and putting them in here if that's possible. Just like, hey, I don't know, I find something and I use it and then I make granular stuff with it, you know?
Right. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it just looks a lot cleaner than what I would say is doable on the Quantum. But yeah, it is, yeah, really, really liking this. So the
Mm-hmm.
GR Mega is very expensive and I can't afford anything anymore. So I will not be having. I'll just be doing using my Waldorf Quantum like a
Limits.
like a like a loser. So also I think you could probably have an Iridium for quite cheap, or maybe Quantums are honestly, people can look out there, and I know y'all have looked out there. Quantums are like the cinder block of the like synth world. Like as giant and powerful as it is, that thing is getting dropped like a I mean the prices are just crazy. I've seen Quantums at 2 grand. I think they're probably gonna start going for less than 2 grand soon. So
Wow. Crazy,
fortunately
crazy.
for me, great, because I'm not selling my Quantum and I don't want to. So anyway, next up, my friends who are actually very, very, very nice people. They are bringing out a new product from, the Blipbox people.
Ooh, love Blipbox.
Blipbox from,
I'm gonna get one of these as soon as baby Gard turns a certain age. This thing will be mine.
that's right. Autumn's gotta get the baby toy. I
Yes.
mean, not baby toy. Blipbox doesn't like it being called baby toy. They made it look like a baby toy, but it is not.
It's for everybody. I mean,
Yes.
Disc, shout out to Disc. She did a
Mhm.
really cool demo at NAM 2023,
Mhm.
and yeah, she made it. She made a whole set with it.
Yeah, she made a whole set with she had this even pre-production. I think Disc is like such a perfect person because she also looks like she's.
Oh yeah, she's got the like aesthetic and she's
Oh
got
yeah.
the talent. It's perfect fit for that.
Yeah. So yeah, the myTRACKS is like supposed to be like a beat making type thing, as the Blipbox is a very much a synthesizer, I guess you could call it. I think
Mhm.
the problem with the Blipbox is you have to use it to really understand how much fun it is. It's
Mhm.
literally like like those toys you used to turn knobs and stuff when you were a kid. This is like that, but for synth people. I had never used one, and then I used one at like some synth event, and I was like, dude, that was so much fun. I feel like a weirdo for thinking that something that looks like this is that much fun. But it was. And so this is next. This will
Very cool.
Autumn's Child.
Wow. Okay, so
The table will look like this. Autumn, this will be awesome.
that's amazing. I love that. That is so cool. Okay, so I've tried the Blipbox thingy. The
Mhm.
Is that the name? I know that's the name of the company, right? Or
Blipbox is the company, but I think it's called. I thought it was called a Blipbox.
yeah, I thought that's what it was called. So what's the other thing? What's the other
Oh,
thing
this is
called?
myTRACKS. This is called myTRACKS.
Oh, so cool. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The Blipbox. Okay, the Blipbox myTRACKS. There you go. I see it now.
Mhm.
Groovebox. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yeah. So let's watch a video about the Blippy blocks. Yeah. It's four. Yeah, it's a bop it.
Bop it.
Exactly. That's what I was looking for. I couldn't
Oh man.
remember what it was, but yeah, this is literally adult bop it right here.
Yes.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. myTRACKS. Oh no, sorry. The company's name is Playtime Engineering.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah.
That's what it is. Let's make a bang.
Ooh. Cheese ball. Dang, well,
Matt
that-
Z.
they got the divorced dad type beat right here.
Oh my goodness.
Fart type beat.
Yeah, where's the mom, man? I want the mom to come in and be like, just like go crazy.
Hey, USB-C, everybody. Shout out to every company doing USB-C. Thank goodness.
Very nice.
Fun, right? Huh? Huh?
Yeah, I dig it, man.
Autumn's ready to let her children
Oh
beat each other.
yeah, baby Gard, it's going down.
Kids are going to be coming in to the room,
Yep.
punching each other in the face like this. Play with the myTRACKS.
Freaking Mad Z and Catherine. Catherine
Oh
says,
no!
Mom is out of the picture for sure. And Catherine says, Mom's locked herself in her room on her Model 55.
Oh
my
my! Oh, that's hilarious. Oh no, people going in, Madsy.
Oh man.
Than Bongo. Oh no. Um, super cute. I talked to the people from, I guess, Playtime Engineering, and they were telling me how difficult it was. I think I brought this up before.
To market it.
To market it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the kids channels and stuff, it's like the kids channels want something that's literally $20 or less. And so, and then,
Mm.
they want the thing to be $20 or less, and then they want like $50,000 to put in a video. And they can't do
Oof, that's good. Those kids channels, man.
it. What's his name? Ryan's World. You get ready, Autumn.
I know. I don't know any of these kids channels, but I've heard of them.
Autumn's about to become a kids channel aficionado,
Oh my
everybody.
goodness.
Just wait.
So they've had better luck with marketing it towards adults who play with it, but also it's for their kids.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I think it's an interesting way to do it.
Gotta close this down. People are gonna know what I watch on YouTube. Gotta close this down.
Oh, I didn't even see.
Nobody go back and watch. A lot of Diddy videos.
Well, you have to just not point things out, because then now everybody's gonna want to see Diddy videos. Oh, I mean, that stuff's crazy though. What's happening with the Diddy stuff?
Oh man.
Anyway,
we live in a movie.
We do. Let's see. Catherine says, I mean, the parents are the ones buying.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I think that is kind of like how it was marketed. It's marketed towards, I mean, it was at NAMM, so clearly a bunch of adults saw it, and they're probably thinking like, oh, I could use this, like just like Disc was using it, and then I can use it, and I can give it to my kid, or I could give it to my kid. It's just, I think that is probably, that's been the more affordable way for them.
Yeah, it's kind of like this. A parent sees a kid aspiring with music, and then they're the ones who buy. Like, the kids aren't seeing this; they don't even know it exists.
Yeah,
because it's not in the spaces where kids, like, you can't get a Blipbox at a Target, which is where it probably is going to eventually be, given.
Yeah.
I've been friendly with these people from Playtime, but it just seems, I mean, unless I put my nieces in a video, that's the only way it will work. And I don't know if I want to ask my sister about putting the kids in it. The kids would love it. Kids would love being in a video, but I don't know if they want to roll with that. So, but anyways, so
how much is it? But sorry, how much is it?
One. So the myTRACKS, I am looking for a price. Okay. So it says that the myTRACKS will be $249.
Okay.
The Blipbox currently is $199. Yeah, $199.
Okay.
I see it on sale. It says $189 right now on Tommen. I've seen it for $150 on Amazon on Black Friday. I think I even put a post on it on my Twitter for Blast.
Nice. Okay.
So yeah, cute little thing, have your kids punch each other in the face over it. Very cool. So get this and then make hard industrial. So random. I didn't think of any. I could have just picked a fifth topic, but I didn't. So it's a free for all in the last 2 minutes. So anything anyone can actually feel free to ask me my most annoying question, which is, should I buy this synthesizer? It's that open right now. We can talk about anything for the last 10 minutes.
Anything that you guys want to talk about. If there's something that I don't know, maybe you want to pick our brains about, including the chat's brain. Chat, feel free to chime in on whatever anyone asks.
Yeah. Anybody can ask anything. While we do that, though, I feel like I had something to talk about, but I forgot.
I have a. If you don't remember, go. I am slightly thinking about getting Auto-Tune by Antares. I was using really, dude. Everybody uses it. I used to use Melodyne.
Isn't it only subscription though?
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. They have like I think they have one that's like $50 or something. That's like a tiny version. But I was thinking about just going 1 month and just doing all the vocals that I need for $24.
Yeah, okay.
I might do it.
I have not used Auto-Tune ever. Actually,
me neither. Me neither. I've never used it either, and I want to because it just seems like it would make everything better.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna ask this as well. Why not use Melodyne?
So I do have Melodyne. That was my go-to for the longest time, but now because I have such a time crunch. You know how Melodyne, you go in and you kind of and I think it's better. I personally think Melodyne sounds more natural.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just curious. I want to try the Antares subscription for like 1 month just to see how it is and to see if it sounds too auto-tuney or if I can make it sound more natural. And it seems like it's just like you put it in and it's good. Whereas Melodyne, you take your time on it, which
sure.
It's worth it. But I'm on a time crunch right now.
Is it really $24
a month?
That sounds so expensive.
It is really expensive. I know.
24 a month.
But that's why I'm like, I think I'll do it 1 month. I'm thinking about just taking it for 1 month and just doing all the vocals that I need to do. Dang. But we'll see.
That's crazy expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Quick question from Mask Raven Image. Shout out Mask Raven Image on Twitter. I actually used the Bullfrog for the first time in NAMM this year, and it's interesting. It's hard for me to say it's worth it. I will say this: it is way bigger in person than it seems. It is as big as a Perkins. It's very, very large. So if you're thinking of compact, it's not, and that was the one thing that actually surprised me. But it's not bad. Catherine says, should I sell my gear that isn't hooked up and buy a TheraVox? Wow.
Well, when you say it isn't gear that isn't hooked up, is it also like, has it been sitting for a while?
I say sell. I don't know about the TheraVox. You're gonna have to really I mean, Catherine makes really good music and stuff, so there must be a reason for the TheraVox. You know, I mean, obviously, I'm not a good TheraVoxer, but if you, I mean, this is just my public service announcement, and I know this is whatever, but if you have gear sitting in a closet or whatever, or it's not hooked up, I honestly feel like you should just sell it and get something that you could use, even if it's utilitarian. Even if you can buy an extra little mixer that will make your workflow more efficient.
Right. Yeah.
But just having gear. Sometimes I used to have gear sitting in my closet. Y'all remember, I used to have so much stuff, so many pedals. I probably cut down my pedal collection. I probably sold 6 pedals. Ooh. I sold, God, I sold a couple of synthesizers.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I didn't have the drum log. I wish I didn't have it. Messed up my life.
I wish I didn't have it.
But I can't sell it because somehow I got to figure out how to make some video, I guess.
No, totally.
Yes, I say sell it.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so I'm actually in the middle of taking a course from LNA Does Audio. Shout out to LNA Does Audio if you guys don't know her channel. She's actually watching her videos is what made me actually want to buy the Push 3 in the first place. So just check her out. But yeah, it's really cool because again, you don't need your audio interface, you don't need a computer. You just need your Push. And so I did buy one extra thing for the Push 3, which is a dynamic microphone that I could just it's just like a handheld, like a really cheap, I think it's called a Shure 58. I might be saying the name wrong, but
Okay.
that's like the only thing that I've like bought for it
Okay.
to record like some vocals on it, and it's so much fun. I love it.
I'm glad that you're taking the course. Like,
Yeah, it's cool. So cuz I initially just kind of looked at tutorials like online when I first got it,
mhm.
and it takes like it takes a little bit to get it going, but once you get it going, if you have a background in Ableton, like if you know Ableton, the push 3, you're going to be fine with the push 3. But if you're new to Ableton, then you would probably have a harder time like figuring out like, what is this? I don't understand this. But yeah, it's pretty dope.
Yeah, I feel like it's such a cool box if you are down with Ableton in a heavy way in terms of live performance. Just the way that you could possibly convert like session and live and everything in
Dude,
one thing is just so cool.
I know. Oh man, I wish I had this like pre-baby because I haven't played a show since I think 2022. And
Yeah,
this thing would have been so cool to have like in a live set.
it's funny that you say that. She, she's happy you're here, baby.
Oh,
But
I love Baby Gard.
if you
Best thing
weren't,
ever.
if you weren't, you would
But
be playing on the
there's
push right
sacrifices
now.
that need to be made for sure. And the sacrifices are worth it.
Let's see. I think I saw something from. Maybe not. Maybe not. I did. Oh, maybe I did. Oh well, I saw. Okay. Vitaphone Vision Sound. What's going on? What's going on, friend? Forget Down One Console One. Fader 1v2 is rumored to be officially announced soon. I've always tried to understand Console One from SoftTube, but somehow it just I don't have this like understanding. I feel like there's this bizarre disconnect with Console One. But I love SoftTube plugins, so I always think it must be good because SoftTube is such a prolific company for making really great plugins. But it just for some reason I don't know. Someone mentioned something about tube mics.
Tube
Oh, here you
mics
go.
are good if you struggle with vocal confidence because they are so flattering. Nice.
Catherine, I mean, it may turn into that video. I was trying to think of how to do it. I mean, I'll give everything a fair shake. But I still have not heard a ton of compelling stuff off the drum log. It would probably make a very good Halloween video, but I gotta really sit down and do it again with like an open mind because I don't want to just make like it funny because it's bad. I want to make things that I really don't like into Halloween. You know,
Oh
I
my goodness.
can't make every video called bad gear, even if it's great. I'm not actually that person. So not that I mean I love Julian Audio Pills is great, but I mean Florian. Why did I say Julian? Florian's great, but just saying. Just saying. Yeah, the black limited edition Perkins looks really does look good. I can't afford a Perkins, and I think like what an expensive drum machine. I think the Impact. Shout out the Impact again. Hee hee. If you guys are looking for a drum machine that probably does nothing close to the Perkins, but probably everything you need. I really like the Drum Brute Impact, and I'll call it the Perkins for the poors. So yeah, for you peasants and me, who's also a peasant, we get the Drum Brute Impact.
You heard it here, you guys. For the peasants.
Drum Brute Impact for peasants.
Oh my gosh.
Enjoy.
What a way to describe gear.
You know what though? I will say, I know this is gonna sound bizarre. This is gonna be the last thing I say. I borrowed Waldorf M, and I showed last week, and I complained that it was too large, and I still think it is. But I realized that Zounds has OBX8s, the Oberheim one, right? And I know that it's $5,000. But you know, I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I'm thinking about it. Tony in the building. What's going on, Tony? Don't you also have Lindrums? The Tempest, yes. Shout out to Tony. Tony is ultra friend of the chat. Tony's probably jet setting somewhere, being way more rich than me.
Nice. I keep freezing. I don't know why.
I know, weird.
Yeah.
It's probably me. It's probably my internet.
No, it's probably my internet.
But also the Waldorf M it's really lovely. If you want the sound of the old Waldorfs without buying an old Waldorf, I think it's as close as you're going to get. Waldorf M. Destructo, what's going on? Yeah, OBX8. I just don't know. I'd literally have to, I think I'd have to move the Polybrute away for the OBX8. But I don't know if that would be the most bizarre, horrible hoarding situation ever. Because once it comes in, I think it's not going out. Yeah, 5,000 cheaper than a Nord keyboard. I'd say, Tony. I mean, they got to go back in stock. We'll see. I know it's down $5,000, but they have a return policy.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, last question from Hellbound Hillbilly.
So the question is,
do I need an OBX8 or a cheap used car?
That's like not even in the same category.
Sadly, they are. If you could get a cheap used car for 5,000, can you anymore?
No, I know, but I mean in terms of like usage.
Oh, your actual needs?
Yeah, like if you need the used car, you need the used car.
Yeah. I would say Hellbound Hillbilly, it's time for the OBX8. Ride the bus, my friend. Ride the bus.
If you don't have a car,
wrap it up. Ride the bus.
I mean, if there's good,
get on the bus.
If there's good public transportation, sure.
On the bus, baby. OBX8.
But if the car's gonna make your life easier, get the car.
No, you don't need that. You don't need that.
Just sample the car noise. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Drive a bucket just so I can.
Oh man.
Anyways,
that's fair.
We're gonna go. Shout out to Tony for stopping in.
Yeah, thanks for
see
stopping
my
by.
friends soon. And yeah, I don't know.